Hey guys, how's it going? So this is a direct follow-up to my review of Ice Age the Meltdown. So I'm here to review Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who, the fourth film from Blue Sky Studios. So if you kept up with all the recent reviews from Blue Sky, then you know that I'm reviewing every single Blue Sky Studios movie up until Spies in Disguise this December. So let's talk about Horton Hears a Who. So, Horton Hears a Who is based off the Dr. Seuss book of the same name and stars Jim Carrey and Steve Carell. This isn't the first time they've worked together. They worked together on the 2003 smash hit Bruce Almighty, with Jim Carrey being Bruce and Steve Carell being Evan Baxter, who would later go on to get his own movie, the sequel Evan Almighty, in 2007. Now, Horton Hears a Who is a weird piece of animation history. Sometimes I forget it even exists or that it's even a Blue Sky movie. A lot of the Dr. Seuss animated movies are distributed or made and animated by Illumination, which is owned by Universal. So this is the only Blue Sky Dr. Seuss movie we've ever gotten. I do remember a lot of things about it. But for the most part, it caters to little kids. It's not for adults, really. But surprisingly, there are a lot of funny moments, like where the mayor, McDonald, I think, he goes to the dentist's office because he has an appointment, and the needle kind of numbs his arm, so his arm is kind of numb, and he has to move it around, and he slaps somebody on his way out. That was pretty hilarious. You know what, guys, this movie's a lot of fun. It's not the best Blue Sky movie, but you will have a lot of fun with this movie. It's not... this is probably one of the best Dr. Seuss movies of all time. Even though Jamboree doesn't care for it, he kind of prefers the Grinch over it. But I think the animation's still good, I think the characters are good, and I think the story's good. So, this is actually the first Blue Sky movie that I actually consider a great, good movie, at least. However, it does have its flaws. Like, it can be a little too catered for kids. Like, for the most part, it has humor that only kids can appeal. And sometimes it can get a little too childish and over the top, like cloudy over the top. The characters can act a little too cartoony and kind of fly all over the place. Like there are some times where it can be really messy. It can get a little too ahead of itself. But overall, Horton Hears a Who is a solid movie. It's not a great movie, but it's also not a bad movie. It's weird, but Dr. Seuss's stories were weird, and especially his style. He really did have a crazy imagination, so I'm going to give Dr. Seuss's Horton Hears a Who a 7 out of 10. It's one of the better Blue Sky movies. I recommend any children watch it, and I recommend, especially if you're a fan of the Dr. Seuss book, you should definitely watch it. It's it's worth a watch. So, I'll see you guys later. Also, want to mention Jim Carrey killed it as Horton, and Steve Carell was pretty good as the mayor. Stay tuned for my next review coming tomorrow, or tonight, whenever I can get it out. Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs is next. The third installment in the Ice Age franchise. I'll see you guys later.